Hey guys, Gil Poznanski here, and I'm actually at the Community Connected Hackspace today to try my hand on a few new techniques I've learned from some of the guys on YouTube. As you might know or read about, I'm about to go overseas and go visit some of these great makers, so I thought before I head off, let me try something I haven't done before. And inspired by Jimmy Diresta's YouTube videos on making signs, I'm actually going to try one of his techniques today. So I've got the whole place to myself. Follow along. I found some great piece of wood. I'll actually show it to you. It's really kind of cool. I found this great piece of wood in the trash. Got to remove these metal pieces, and actually I'm thinking I might use those for something else. I already think I've got a project that might use that. And come and follow me, and let's see what we can do in the next half hour. Okay? See you then. Okay, so you know what? This was a really fun afternoon exercise. I'm kind of on leave right now, so I wanted to do something before I went back to work, and I thought this would be a really good exercise. Old school woodworking, not something I've really dabbled in too much, but I really found this to be quite rewarding in just going through the process. Really was the first time as well of working on a bandsaw. So that had me a little nervous, but thankfully I've got all my fingers here. So I was really, really happy about that. In fact, working here alone, I left the back door open just in case I might have slipped, and well, thank God I didn't need to use that. Looking at the pieces itself, I've got to be honest with you, some of these came out really well, some of them not so much. If you take a look here, right here, I kind of grabbed and went into the M a little bit too much on that one. But I was thinking about it, and I did do a little bit of cleanup on basically the sanding disc at the bench, and I thought to myself, you know, I kind of like the nicks. If you look at this E on the inside, there's a little bit of like just not clean, but that's not a problem. I actually really like that. I'm going to put this sign up on my in my workspace, and as you would have seen, it says "Don't tell me, show me," which is kind of like what I try to say to a lot of people when they tell me they're great ideas, but they never actually take action on them. So I'm going to put this up as a reminder of something that I did, which I kind of did the learning online, but I didn't really do the learning until I got next to the bandsaw and actually sat down for 2.5 hours and cut these pieces out. I'm going to go see Jimmy Diresta in New York in like less than a few weeks, so I'm hoping he can actually give me some tips on how to be able to do this a little bit better. This is what making for me is all about. I just learned a new skill, and while it didn't come out perfect, and I could have done this on the CNC in the workshop here, I actually got so much more out of it because now this is just like another skill. I'm just going to keep learning and refining this. I'm looking forward to using the other piece of wood and making up another sign. Probably not the same, but definitely something along those lines. This was a lot of fun. And unlike 3D printing, which is additive, this was all about subtractive manufacturing. And this is something that I'm sorry I didn't do a lot earlier. All right, that's it for me right now. Gil Posnowski signing off from the Community Connected Hackspace in Hawthorne, Victoria, Melbourne, Victoria. If you ever get a chance and you want to try something out, definitely come down here. I'm hoping before I go I can get to do a tour for all of you guys what this is. This kind of is my spiritual creative home. While I work at the Makerspace in the library at the Dock, this is really where I get creative. So it's really been fun doing this experiment, filming this and seeing whether you guys enjoyed the ride or not. Any questions, please put in the comments below. Wow, look, I sound like a YouTuber. And if there's something you want to see, something you're interested about, maybe something you saw on the blog, or maybe something I posted up on Facebook, let me know, and I'll try to get that to you as soon as possible. Anyway, stay tuned as I drop my pieces. Brand new pieces and I'm breaking them. Stay tuned on the channel. I'm going to try and log a lot of the stuff that I do overseas. When I'm going to go be visiting some hack spaces, quite a few different YouTubers, and of course, you can hang out with Jimmy Diresta, which is the whole reason for the trip. All right, see you guys real soon.